You have received an anonymous tip that the corporations are hiring mercenaries to attack the LCS. It didn't give me a location, and unlike those police sieges, where it's, you can't just blow past those. The game comes a careening halt until you utilize the correct key press. Well, those anonymous tips, you can just careen right through them. It's a pity. Anyway, we're doing alright? Let's keep doing alright. One thing I thought of is that I didn't have one of my people who were raising donations teach business, which is a pity. One thing I forgot about in all the teaching I did. Could have had Holly here teach some more business. The reason why I'm thinking that way is gotta show off what it is to kidnap and enlighten people. Eventually. Is something I will do. Before the end of the series, probably, unless we careen to a tragic end. But for now, let's go back to writing for Liberal Guardian, because we are entirely innocent of all crimes, and nothing bad has happened. I promise. Oh, a major cable news channel has hired a slick new anchor for one of its news shows. Guided by impressive advertising, America tunes in. My god. How we doing here on Heat? Alright, yeah, we've generated some. And the housing projects, and the Fallout shelter, and the Desert Eagle Bar and Grill. Okay. Okay. Let's have everyone go to the beloved activity of just volunteering. We're doing good works in the community. Nothing bad's happening. Nothing bad. Besides, we got enough money anyway. Especially if I want to buy another perfectly legal anti-aircraft gun. Don't know why my voice cracked there. But it did. This major CEO has a zoo of imported exotic worms. What the fuck, CEO? What the fuck? Fucking people, I tell ya. So many sleepers. So many sleepers. Let's run a special edition on the research papers, documenting horrific animal rights abuses. Congress will remain deadlocked, accomplishing no new business. Some places are down to having no heat, others are still dealing with some, like the Desert Eagle Bar and Grill there. We don't have any immediate need for the cash, though, so we're okay. You notice the 200 that ticked down there was us paying to have the housing projects for another month. Alright. Look at us continuing to level up. It's in writing. Hooray! Let's run another edition on research papers, showing human test subjects dying under genetic research. We got even more sleepers. Oh, will we help small businesses expand? We will not. Alright. Next month. That's when the elections come. No, I think everything's fine. Let's, hit up some folks and get them to raise money again. Yes. Yes. Give me the cash. Through credit card fraud. Yeah. Credit card fraud is safe. Prostitution will expose you to stings. Prostitution will also lower your juice. And selling brownies puts you on the streets, where you might be accosted by cops. And even though my team is well-armored and well-skilled and well-weaponed, doesn't mean I want to expose them to the dangers of maybe being in a one-on-one, a one-on-two, one-on-three situation, where most likely they could succeed in running away. But maybe they couldn't, and they'd be facing death squad officers with M16s, who could also have a chance of just catching them and shooting them in the head. And just the conflict auto-resolving, and not in my favor. So, we'll let things go as they are. No big deal. Let's, search for opinion polls. You get a sense of what's going on, and yeah, that negative opinion of cable news programs going down there, thanks to that event that popped up. Doing alright overall. Doing alright overall. But obviously we could make people care even more. Also, a high margin of error on this particular poll. A pity. Let's move all of the gear back to fire insurance. Some things were not where I expected them to be, and that's because the team of the projects dispatched a bunch of elite security folks. That's right. Okay. This does make me think, though, after what happened last time. I didn't get a warning of a location. They just, I think, targeted any location where the Liberal Crime Squad was. But my folks in Biz, well, my Biz squads, would still end up being targets of corporate mercenaries. Maybe I don't publish their secret memos. Maybe I never published their secret memos. Right. Let's put on these expensive suits and get out there and make a difference. We're going forth to stop evil. What a novel concept. Good, that engineer had 2 cracks at noticing me and failed to do so. A gaggle of secretaries there. We discuss other AM radio shows on cable news once again. Bloody freaking da. We don't surrender to authorities. That's the skilled play right there. Security guard proving himself incapable of noticing us. Prison system's flaws. It's a good thing I know my way around a keyboard. Make this go quick. Corporate manager looks at us suspiciously. Somehow we don't fit in. Somehow we don't fit in. What's our lowest disguise score? Most likely gonna be the founder at 15. Yeah. Yeah. Mia's got a 15 too. What the hell do I know, right? The hell do I know? Privacy law. Yeah. Then we'll get some more cable newsing going. The news. We have a frank talk about drugs. Cable news. Meow. Then we have a chat about police brutality. Oh, there's 2 of them. My god. Letters D and C are so close together on the keyboard. Act natural, everything's perfectly fine. Nope, not here to raid the stage again. Discussing civil rights. Moving along to our next chat. Don't want to go to AM radio because that booth is so far away. Tragic. Discuss the prison system's flaws again. We act perfectly natural. We are innocent of all crimes. Innocent until proven guilty. We discuss the prison system flaws again. Alright. Let's mix it up here by going to the Hall's Ultimate Judgment. It's going to stop being named this very soon. Property destruction wasn't really wrong here. Leveling up in disguise and persuasion. We fool that hanging judge. Vandalism wasn't really wrong here. Okay, bye. We'll go visit them one more time. Thank you for wishing a nice day upon me. The sewer worker. Property destruction wasn't really wrong here. Nyam. Resisting arrest wasn't really wrong here. Secretary catches me. We'll visit it one more time. As the video time rolls on by, a priest, I've got a confession to make. I'm dunking on these fools. Breaking and entering wasn't really wrong here. Lev learning more about the law. Lev is master instructor, by the way, teaching of 21. You're kicking ass, Lev. Okay, let's pop in at 8 AM radio once or twice. I was hoping I'd closed this down before and it had gotten a glorious remodel in my favor, and that does not appear to have been the case. So far. We discussed prisoner abuse and torture. Okay. It's good to talk about other sets of issues, though. Visit a new place and get that stuff done. We'll visit there one more time for funsies. Meow. We run down nuclear power? Well, I mean, speaking of nuclear power, I mean, it'd be strange if I didn't just visit there, and we'll give everyone else a holiday for a day. How we looking? Okay. Yeah? Yeah, we, doing alright? That opinion of cable news programs is ticking back up? Yeah. Yeah, lots of folks concerned about a whole slew of different things. As they should be. Yes. Let's put on our lab coats. And pop on into cosmetics. And free a bunch of little fluffy adorable bunnies. Now that so many of these encounters are moderate or liberal, there's an eminent scientist there. Not doing too bad. Okay, bye. Right there at the end, too. That was great. Let's pop in now to the nuclear power plant. Yes. We'll go this way. And hopefully not trigger the alarm on this door. And we didn't. Or we'll just get spotted suspiciously a bunch of times. Thanks, I mean, you have to die now. You realize this, right? Good work spotting me, champ. You did it. Matter of fact, all lab techs now have to be erased. You too, security guard. Hope you're happy. Meltdown risk. Yes. We just demonstrated the extreme vulnerability and danger of nuclear power plants. Is nothing sacred in this universe? The answer to that question is no. Of course, is no. Now we'll hit up Corporate HQ. We'll go get that safe. We find some very interesting files. They smell panic. They're panicking. Security has gone up even more. LCS hits the corp. You're damn right we did. And finally, we're going to pay a visit to the department store as a family. One, two, three, four. I don't need to buy 6, but we'll buy 6. Black suits for everyone. Because next time, we'll visit Intelligence HQ. Used to be the Ministry of Love. See what wonders and adventures await us. What's the computer skill at? Okay. We got a 9 in the squad. That might be good enough.